ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe.
Yep, rubbing the inside of the Batman thighs.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends figure review on the Infinite Series Ant-Man movie, Ultron, Build-A-Figure, Wave, Tiger Shark. If you're trying to pick up these legends, you can get them at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Big thanks to Mr. Phillips for making this review possible. Check out his IG in the description below. And I'm happy that we're actually getting this figure. It is here, man. That's so cool. We didn't think we were gonna get it, but now we got it. Anyway, on the side you get ants right over there, and then on the back you can see the figure. You get this read up. If you want to read it, pause it now. Here's the other figures from the wave. More ants over there, more ant right there. Let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Tiger Shark out of the packaging. And right off the bat, I gotta say, I do have mixed feelings about this figure. First off, we were told we were gonna get this figure years ago. It looked like it was never gonna happen, but boom, there it is. We got a Tiger Shark figure. However, there's some sculpting missing here. For instance, he's supposed to have little spikes coming around the sides of his legs. He's supposed to have little spikes, kind of like, you know, the Batman gauntlet spikes. He's supposed to have those on his forearms over here. And there are parts that don't have the best paint apps on them. However, there are good things about this figure too. Like this head sculpt. I really like this head sculpt a lot. I think the paint came out very clean on this as well. I like how the white for the teeth is kind of like a cream color, and they got the gums painted in there. I love all those wrinkles around his eyes. His eyes look menacing. I just think that's a very cool look. I think the paint came out relatively clean around the ears. A little tiny bit of splotching. One thing that is a little bit of a bummer about this head sculpt though, you can see on this side it looks pretty cool, but you do get the marbling effect. And I've seen the marbling effect before and I haven't complained about it, but in this case I don't necessarily like it because it looks weird, him having that marbling effect on one side and not having it on this side. So that, yeah, I'm not very happy about that. But this fin over here looks great. I love that detail that they have sculpted on here. It's got this texture to it, so it looks like, you know, like shark skin or something. I think that's very cool. And I like how it's kind of curved off to the side right here. Now, this does hinder articulation. Like, you know, if you want to move the head back, it does restrict articulation. And this is not my figure, but once I do get my own, I'm going to make a little bit of a cut right here in the back, or just split it. So here's one thing that I've been doing to get him to look back is that you can kind of bend this over, or you could use a hairdryer or something to do that. Oop, let's put that back on. So you could move this to the side over here and then get it to tilt back. And I think that's really cool that you can do that. So you can get him looking up. The only problem is that you can see right over here, you can see a little bit of separation right there. You can see that little white. So Mr. Phils, if you want to trade head sculpts once I get my Tiger Shark in, I'm hella down to do that. But I've done this quite a few times, and that's the only bad thing that's happened from me doing that. And I don't even think that's bad at all. It's totally worth having him looking up in my opinion. Looking at the rest of the figure, we are getting the Hyperion body mold once again. I'm not a big fan of the way the chest pops out on this figure, but I do think they did a really good job of keeping the paint consistent for the purple. This metallic purple looks really good, and it looks really consistent from up here to the head, to this torso section, the hands and everything. You know, it just looks like one solid purple. But unfortunately, the paint isn't so solid on the orange section, so you can see some of the purple coming from underneath right there. It's not terrible, but you do notice it once you look at it closely. And I will say some shadowing effect would have been really nice to have on this figure too, you know? I don't know, just the solid color orange just looks a little dull to me. I do like how the metallic purple did come out on the boots, and it does look pretty consistent the way it looks on this orange piece over here. And the figure does have pickles at the bottom of his feet. And it seems like it's been standard practice for Hasbro to skip paint on the back of the figures, but on this one they did paint it all the way through. So to revisit this head articulation, again, you can move the head up that much, and I did show how it splits, and it's not really too bad. You can move the head down very far, you can rotate side to side, tiny bit of neck pivot, shoulders move out, they move forward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist move side to side, hinge jump it down. Now I do like that the ab crunch, when you pull it back over here, you can still see the purple paint, so they didn't skimp out on paint. Same thing when you move it forward. Paint's still consistent. He does have a waist swivel, hips move outward very far, kicks forward, back, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, up, and beautiful ankle pivot. Now measuring Tiger Shark up to that dorsal fin, he's at about 8 inches tall. To the top of his head, he's at 7 inches. And here's Tiger Shark compared to our Marvel Universe SDCC exclusive Tiger Shark figure. On this guy, you do get the metallic purple paint, and you get a paint wash over the orange sections, which is a little disappointing, seeing that the Marvel Legend one does not have that. And then here's Tiger Shark compared to Saber Sabretooth using the same exact body mold and same hands over here, and then here he is next to Namor, his nemesis. Then here's Tiger Shark compared to some of the other Masters of Evil. Ooh, Grim Reaper review tomorrow. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So while I've complained about this figure, I'm still happy to add Tiger Shark to my collection. We didn't think we were going to get this figure, but here it is, and I am very, very happy to have it. It could have been done better, but I'm still happy to have a Tiger Shark figure. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my review. If you did, please click any of these boxes right over here for more Shart in your face. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to go to marvelousnews.com for a photo gallery of images from this review. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.